first act of one of the Adepti thingy of chapter 1.
Brave girl.
I don't know what's happening between them two leaving. I listened to that girl like cry for 15 minutes, I swear. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and create the achievements as we do every single time. Wow, that's 15 promo gems right off the bat. Alright, let's make sure no one else is okay. Alright, and right now we are going to do the first quest for this. I'm doing all the Archon story quests first before I do all the world quests, because those are just like world quests. Those are just like things. Okay, so we're gonna be finding out about the Wangsheng. This is where we supposedly meet Hu Tao. She's the one who runs the Wangsheng Inn. And what we're gonna do is that we have to wait until the following day. So while we do that, I'm going to check how many promo gems I have, just in case. Okay, we have 895. We have 18 days until the banners go away. Although I don't have a preview of what the next banners are going to be, which is fine. I technically got everyone off of the ones that I already got, but I kind of wish I can get Sino and Daya too, because, yeah. I can't get enough to get another Acquainted Fate, which is okay. Right now we're just focusing on the next things. Alright, so we're gonna go to the time tab, and we're gonna wait until, let's see, earliest of tomorrow. So let's watch as time passes by, which is not that long, but it says wait until the next day. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and it is tomorrow. Alright, let's see what it says now. Talked to the bank staff. Since we're already near the bank, we're just gonna go up and around so we can talk to the bank staff and things. I just got pushed by that person. It is bothering me how low Aether is right now, so hold on while I go ahead and fix that. Gonna grab some of these as well. Heal up the rest of us. Okay. Alright, now that his health is actually in the green, and full max capacity actually. Alright, so let's go ahead and enter the bank. I've never seen the inside of this place, so I hope it's like pretty. Well, everything in Liyue is actually pretty. I'm gonna open my little Danimal pouch thingy while I'm waiting for this to load. Oh! Wow! That's a lot prettier than I thought it was gonna be! Look, they even have the little lockers for the money and the mail and stuff. Oh my god, it's so pretty! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. I don't feel like running in this place. It's too pretty. Alright, excuse me, Ekaterina?
Welcome, friend of Childe, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I have no intention of joining the Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Childe tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Childe promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Childe is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Lioli Pavilion? I've never heard of that.
Oh, Paimon knows this one.
Do you?
Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Xinyue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
You're only like this every single time we talk about food.
Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
I am not promising you food. Alright, so now we have started it. Please don't pop up in the quest. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go find Childe, which is... I forgot the name, but that's okay. I like how much screen time Childe gets, but honestly, some characters do need more screen time. Bazu. Sorry. Bazu, Albedo. Actually, I don't think we have met Albedo yet. Or, I think I did. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure. And we'll figure that out at one point. Alright, let's go ahead and go down here. So we can... Oh, hey Childe. Sorry, did not do that.
Aha, you made it.
Yes, I did.
As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you.
Imagine it being Zhongli.
I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Yep, this sounds like Zhongli. If it's Zhongli, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna scream if it's Zhongli. I will scream if it's Zhongli. I physically will.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Oh my god! 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 Anywho, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for people who are wearing headphones. I'm sorry for my microphone. I am so sorry for my brother. Oh my god!
Hi.
The way he waves at him. Oh my god! Just give me 1 second to freak out.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Associate of the Fatui?
Indeed. Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
That seems familiar.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Why is he sitting so stiff?
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Well, yeah, it's a funeral home, like... partner.
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Okay, So now, okay, now I'm starting to think, because okay, spoiler alert, if you want to skip past to, I don't know how many minutes I'm going to be talking about this, but Zhongli is actually Rex Lapis. But if he's an associate of the Fatui, that means he has to be an associate for a while now. But the when they summon Rex Lapis for the predictions of the year, it's every year on the same day, same time. So he has to at least resign from being a god to become a mortal for at least a year for Rex Lapis to appear, aka dead, when really he's sitting straight in front of us and we're staring at his glorious face right now. But he had to resign from being a god soon after the predictions of last year in Liyue. So that means he was already dead before the Keqing pulled him down to summon him. That's just what I think. I personally think that's probably what's it. Because it doesn't seem right. I mean, I haven't done my research in this, but it seems pretty, like, it seems like a good theory to me. Because if he was there last year, and then he's all of a sudden an associate of the Fatui, associate of the Fatui, then does that mean that he resigned last year? After the summon of his thingy? I'm not sure.
Huh?
Alright, I'm done with the spoilers for right now.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensibly? What the word is that word?
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
He's the one that's gonna say that.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
You mean your own vessel?
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
That's true. The Adepti are staying away from Liyue.
As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Well, they do have a decide to deal with.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Childe has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo-Archon's last rites?
I accept your invitation.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Well, does it meeting all of the seven include the person being dead or right in front of me?
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
looks like there's no other choice.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Okay.
All right. Work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Good luck with that. This is the same room where we got that Mora from to get the things to, yeah. This is the same room, I'm pretty sure. It is. Right, well, this loading screen is taking forever. Alright, Zhongli is standing right in front of us. I know it doesn't look like that he is, but give it a second to render. There we go. Hey, Zhongli.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Liyue is the better place.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here.
I might have to remove this bird thing, because it's actually getting a little bit on my nerves. So after he's done talking, I'm gonna go to my, my little thing and remove the bird. So it's not in the way of the cutscenes and stuff, and it's not, like, covering everything, and it's not as distracting.
Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Childe wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Childe get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Childe has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
So basically, your wallet. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he retweeted.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
I already have enough Ulysses jade, I'm pretty sure. Alright! A bag of Mora. It's making look like. Okay. Alright, so let's go here. I'm gonna go to my inventory. To find your little pet thingy, I'm pretty sure it's in this. It's in the gadget thing, which is this as well. It was actually given to me from the Cloud Retainer. when I first met her. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove her so she doesn't get in the way at some point. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and go and Noctilus Jade. I'm not sure I already have one of those, but I think I have to buy it anyway just to continue with the quest. The Noctilus Jade will be in the gems area, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I do have a lot of core lapis. I know that. I'm not even gonna try to even say that. Okay, no, I do not have an Oculus Jade. Yes I do. I have 8 of them. Okay, so, anywho, we're gonna go ahead and buy the Oculus.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Locious? Is it the Locious Jade? I don't know. But it says go and buy one, so I guess I have to do whatever the quest says in order to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the corner and buy sugar.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Hi, Zhongli.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
A man who makes his living off of betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly.
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
Why did he say it like that? Oh my god.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous Jade?
Take a flashlight.
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well.
I mean, you're the one that needed it.
If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
All 3 of
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Actually, it's 2 times more than Mora.
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Yeah, you forgot that you weren't a god. You can't just, like, get it.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
Because he has
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
He's talking about economics.
Is this how the rich live?
Yeah, probably.
Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated!
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I didn't realize you were such an expert.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
But that's not how it works.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then can we get some small samples instead?
That would... well... fine. As you wish, then.
I mean, if we're gonna be buying all three of them, then why not?
How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
These samples.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
How stingy.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Look for the Meaty tribe's giant cooking pot. Right. That is over 2,000 meters away. So we're gonna go wait. We're gonna go way over here, back into Mondstadt, and we're gonna bring Zhongli with us apparently. I'm so glad we could teleport, because Zhongli has to walk, I think. Oh no, they could teleport. big cooking pot is what killer trolls use. No, I'm not.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line. Ready, steady, go! Boom, boom!
You can't run!
Wind blade!
Punishment! Incinerate! Yeah!
With the wind!
There we go. Oh, I like how the flame flowers are. Okay.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Shame to let it go to waste.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
Those things are massive.
Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Minigame.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Judgment!
Wind blade!
Wrap up the flame!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Judgment! Punishment!
Stuck.
You can't run! What a nuisance! Incinerate!
Let the show begin. Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Alright, so let's return to Liyue Harbor and get the jade. So it is the third one, remember that. If Paimon doesn't forget. Alright, let's go ahead and go over here and purchase the third Noctilucous jade.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
The third one. I would like the third Noctilucous jade.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
Jewelry.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give it?
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't...
I'm sure...
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
So let's not get ourselves down just yet.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute! He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Childe give us some advanced funds earlier?
I have them on me.
That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be alright even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
Please remember to bring money next time.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Alright, let's go ahead and go to the place of the rite, which is over here. We're gonna go ahead and teleport. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and teleport to this one. Right back. And I think it's on top of that same hill that the Resonance was on? I'm not sure. But it does seem to look that way. So let's go ahead and go up there. Although I do find it a little bit funny that everyone else is now just like acting like it's normal. Like, but yeah, why is Babara so low on health? That is my question. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and place it right here.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
That's a lot.
Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Childe. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
We'll pay the jewelsmith when he arrives.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite.
So... we're just using the scene of the crime to...
The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
It still feels very odd.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow!
Paimon
Oh,
is great.
no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
They must have some ulterior motive.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfume?
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No.
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Great. Nice. Go and buy silk flowers. So we're just gonna take the shortcut and we're just gonna jump off. Hello again.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Wait, you don't even recognize me?
I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved.
I will be right back. Just enjoy staring at Zhongli's face. Alright, I am back.
Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens. though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
What's so impressive about that?
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
Didn't he want 3 to start?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
By this point, I'd be more surprised if he's remembered.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Xiao himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
How do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Okay.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Did I just use the boat so I can get onto this platform easier? Yes, I did.
try this time.
Oops, wrong direction.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Do you know how to make perfume?
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qiming.
Okay, I'll talk to Qiming, but give me one moment. I'm back.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Do you know how to make perfume?
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go to that house. I think we might have to teleport there. Oh, she's not that far away now.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What?
What?
How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
A bespoke triple silk flower variety.
3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
It's for Rex Lapis.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? You mean Wanmin Restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
She's too seductive for my taste. Damn, what's the doors wide open? Oh, I can go in here.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
Excuse me?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Fetch some water.
Try something new at the Wanmin Restaurant.
Sorry, but you're in my way.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Okay, I get it.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a Now
She's
take
sus.
these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench.
Oh,
Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
that was horrifying. Alright, so we're going to... I don't have the cyber boost, so the bonus will be more.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step.
Okay.
Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I was thinking of you the whole time. I told you it's not like
Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
Oh, Paimon!
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
I think I got it.
Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard.
Bruh.
Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
No.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Oh, I'm gonna just teleport to the Statue of the Seven then. Why do you snap his head at me like that?
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
I guess the final answer is number 3.
That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
No.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
Well, we do need to see the Exuvia.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
What?
Cleansing bell?
From the
At
church?
present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
He's gonna stay at the
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, what...
Alright, let me make sure it does not say Act 3 on it. Nope, it still says Act 2. Okay. I'm gonna put the axe in... What the fuck is happening? Okay. We're gonna put all the axe into one thing instead of having it, like, in separate areas, since I did do that the last 2 times, and... I mean, this one's actually quite a bit long, but that's okay. He has an aura. They have an aura. Weird.
All things must change.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, if they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
Well, we'd like to borrow the cleansing bell.
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
We can look for it ourselves.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
Aww.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
It contains your house keys?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
What? Touch the teapot. Whoa! Ah! We just got sucked into the teapot like a genie. What the world? This is weird. What kind of witch is she? Granny's a witch. Execute her. Okay, I don't like how long it's taking for this thing to load. As soon as I say something. Is it gonna be like granny styled or is it gonna be majestic? Oh my god! How?
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help the old lady clean up.
Motion to compel. Ha! Shiver!
With the wind! Wind blade!
Incinerate!
You can't run!
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place? Boom boom! Punishment! Yeah! Yeah! You can't run!
Incinerate!
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing valve, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Killian Karst? Why would she stay in the city? Boom!
Windblade!
Motion to compel. Boom! Motion to compel. Incinerate! Objection! Oh. You can't run! Lights out.
Windblade!
I'll protect us. Hi. Hi.
Motion to compel.
Disappear!
Boom boom! Ha! Chia! Rack up with flame! Ha! Incinerate! Ha!
Ready, steady, go! Hi. Ho.
Chia! Ta! Ha!
Windblade!
Motion to compel. Ha!
Let the show begin.
Judgment! Objection!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me...
That was quite interesting. I wasn't expecting Granny to have a genie teapot that led somewhere that like that. Oh my god. I was not expecting my back to crack like that. I'm so sorry. Ooh, wait, where'd she go? Oh. Oh, it was in her mind.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an Adeptus, ma'am?
An Adeptus? Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been... But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is... Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that's so. Why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return what we...
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank child. If you want it, you can keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might find its way back into these old hands. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
It's bigger on the inside. Oh my god. Okay. Put the perfume in place. Alright, here we go. Taking the shortcut. I mean, who likes so long? Crap, I was supposed to stay up there.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No.
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
I know where to get those too. We're down here, oops, I'm standing on our table.
Ah, sir, you're here. 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life. Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Fashion, economics, jewelry, and jade pottery.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon... Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclic... These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface of the water. Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Uh-oh.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Childe!
Did you arrange to meet here?
No, I was merely passing through.
Did you finish dealing with the chopsticks?
I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Oh, another one? Okay.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Wait a minute, what? Sir? Trying to eavesdrop? A huge bag of Mora. Not even a small bag, a huge bag. Okay. Hey,
Let me tell you.
this is really
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a...
Adventure?
Eh? That's...
A most fair
Alright,
price.
we're gonna skip this. Current offer. Mora on hand is 50,000. I'm gonna enter the number. Since we only have 50,000, we're gonna go for 12,000 instead. See if he'll take it.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
So I'm trying not to spend all of it here. Tack.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace.
Is it seriously tic-tac-toe?
No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero.
Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna ask you just for... How about 15,000? Is that enough?
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Alright. Yeah, it is tic-tac-toe, ain't it? If this person's name is Tick. Yup. Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always... So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single...
Done.
Wait, let's talk prices. 20,000. Since you're in a good mood, I'm gonna ask you just for 17,000 in... Ooh, that's a lot of numbers. I didn't mean to put that many numbers. We're gonna ask you for 17,000 instead. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 23,000. Why did it put it back down to 30,000? 1, 2, and 2. That's 7. That's... Oh, that's 1,000. Oh, okay. 17,000. Okay, here. 17,000. Does that sound good?
You're a straight shooter, huh? We have a deal.
Alright. And I still managed to save a lot, too. Alright, go ahead and talk to Childe. So you can...
Don't be shy.
Go back to Childe, you freaking eavesdropper. Hey.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
Oh, okay.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
No!
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
What else does the Fatui want?
You're right! Signora!
Signora? What the frick? Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Oh, he looks so mad.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
That's why.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Childe wasn't happy with us just now.
Go to Boo Boo. Bazu, 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 Bazu. What are you? Bazu, Bazu, I'm recording. Bazu, Bazu. Bazu and Chi-Chi. Bazu and Chi-Chi. Bazu and Chi-Chi. Bazu and Chi-Chi. Bazu. Bazu. Oh my god. I actually get to hear Bazu's voice. Wait, I've never heard Bazu's voice. I literally have never heard of Bazu's voice. Hold on. This is an urgent matter. Everyone get the frick out of my way. Can you not have, like... Bazu? It's not called Boo Boo for a reason. Bazu? Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Chi-Chi! Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
She's hidden behind the counter.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear. Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Is she a zombie?
Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
I didn't know her voice was that, like, womanish.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi.
Since when do customers need to do favors?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue,
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Hunt the what with the witch at where? That was actually kind of funny. Hunt the what with the witch at where?
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret. Located in Tianheng Pass. It was designed to
Mr. Zhongli.
Apparently not quite.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast.
Did you want to ask?
No. Just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast. What it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from? Also don't know.
This isn't much to
Very well then. Let's...
What the heck is a cocoa goat? I mean, it might be cocoa flavored. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go there. This is a very long quest, I will say that myself. Let me see how long I've been streaming this for and if I need to split it up into two. Actually, I think this is the last thing, so we're just gonna keep moving it on. So... Okay, I started 1 hour ago.
Is this an answer from this world?
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this? What?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited
You almost make it... That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in... As I recall, there is... If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored...
So, what...
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Let's appraise the value on this.
Here, take it. No, 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 no. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. No. You can't possibly die on me.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as the room!
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Yeah! You're open!
come on! We can do it! Judgment!
You're open!
Motion to compel!
With the wind!
Inadmissible evidence! Yeah! You can't run! Lights out!
The hunter.
Incinerate!
The hunted.
Gotta figure out how to get back up there.
Ah, these parts look... One moment. It is done. The...
Ooh!
It's easy enough.
Wait, do we have to fight them
We
again?
simply need to do this. Look,
Over here we have... nothing. And
Hey!
We have to beat them again.
So you fixed...
not a turret.
Ha! Are you This area's supposed to be... Last time we approached them, a few of us risked our... The next thing you'll be...
Tut tut. It is not we who...
Windblade!
Motion to compel.
Cross!
Don't move! I'll protect us.
Judgment!
Take 2 to go!
Judgment! Time for your arraignment!
La 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 la.
That was below par. The hunter. Another challenge. I got careless.
You can't run! Boom boom!
Windblade!
Punishment!
It doesn't hurt.
Let the show begin.
Motion to compel! You can't run!
Disappear!
Judgment! Boom boom!
That tingle. Picked the wrong test subject. Fry.
You can't run!
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
You're open! You're open! Windblade! You're open!
Ready, steady, go! Inadmissible evidence! Incinerate! Yeah!
You're open.
Punishment! Judgment!
Want a taste of my hammer? With the wind! You're open!
Boom boom!
Jab and cross! You're open!
Incinerate! Lights out.
Okay, that took way too long.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Qiqi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coca goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an...
Which means... a Paimon wouldn't go that...
We won't solve any...
Good idea. We did it...
This is a very long quest. Let me say that. Oh, I just realized Boo Boo Pharmacy. Like a
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptibeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Bruh.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to...
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this...
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Sir, your snake is very cute. I'm definitely not looking at your face. I'm actually looking at the snake. Look at that little snake. Look at it. Look.
It's so cute. It's so smiley. It's so shooting. It's so cute.
And oh my god, it's Bazu's voice.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Excuse me, how in the world did you say your name? Baiju? Baiju. It's Bazu, I'm sorry. It's not Baiju, it's Bazu. I'm so sorry. It is Bazu, not Baiju. What the frick?
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
That's a snake.
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
The snake can talk.
The snake is speaking.
Nothing in Liyue surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent.
That is so cute. I didn't know it could talk. Oh my god.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Oh my god, I love his voice.
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
3
You
million?
might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the Cheesing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shit.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to Childe?
Our child comes to us. 20 minutes later. What is he laughing
Coco
about?
Goat. Coco Goat. My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
You were eavesdropping this entire time.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm gonna cry.
Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it?
It's Baiju!
Truly honored. I'm Childe, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future.
It's Bazu, not Baiju. What the frick?
If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Whenever she pronounces her S's, it like goes. It does. Like business. not that much, but...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Baiju. I don't care if that's how you say his name. It's Bazu.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
That's a 9,000 difference.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Childe, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Oh, I hate the way they say his name!
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard.
I want to cry!
So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
What?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Aren't you the receptionist at the bank? Why are you unsuper... Why? What?
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Why does he look like that? Okay. Let's finish this off. Oh. I can't believe they forgot about Bazu. I don't care, it's not Bazu, it's not Bachu, I'm not doing it. Or Bazu, I don't care, it's Bazu. Okay? Bazu.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers. Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
It's been odd.
Odd?
We're experiencing the struggles of poor. I'm not sure if we've been living the high life.
Which is the questions that such travels raise are ever so complex. To treat you to a meal.
Zhongli? Treating?
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
No, literally like a hole in the wall.
Indeed.
Oh. Third round knockout? What the Alright, let me see if this is Act 2 or Act 3. Okay. It says, wait until the next appointed time. 18 through 23. Okay, so while we're gonna wait for that, this is gonna be like a longer segment, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead. 5, 10, 25. So let's see what time it is now. In the current time, we're gonna go ahead and wait until 18:01. Is that Celestia? I think that's Celestia. What was that? No, that's the Guja thing. Oops, sorry, missing. Go to the third round knockout. This is a very weird thing. His toes don't touch.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
So, does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a story.
Besides fine wine, but when I say ambiance, I refer...
As you all know, high above, what does it mean to have... Imagine. Behold, the... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
They drew her so good.
These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping.
Tianquan Ring? Liyue local, huh?
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait,
we gotta go.
I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion. And well, in concrete terms...
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her...
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said that invite him to come. I wish to at the Jade Chamber to...
Sorry, I kind of snapped this thing. Alright, so Act 2 is officially...
And with that, the emissary... What Weavers will be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count! We should be on our best manners.
I always mind my manners.
An invitation to visit. You'd best be on...
Don't worry, we...
My lights just flickered. Okay. Since my lights are flickering, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Alright, so I accidentally started Act 3, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and claim this achievement before it just like completely shuts off on me. Lights did flicker, but that's okay. As soon as I know the power will stay on, I will continue the quest. And, yeah. I will see you here soon. Bye!